In this video, I'm going to walk you through a complete guide to the Christmas event. I'll explain how to collect candy, where to find the free fruit event, the locations of the new NPCs, the new gachas, and all the fruit skins. So, let's begin. First up is the free fruit event. This is where the event island is located in every sea. In the first sea, travel from the starter island toward the snow island. You'll be able to spot it easily if you turn your graphics settings higher. It sits between the Colosseum and the snow island. In the second sea, head out from the Kingdom of Rose in the direction of the Colosseum. You'll find it close to the Graveyard Island. In the third sea, sail from Port Town toward the Sea of Treats. Once you arrive, you'll see it all the way in the back, behind Cake Land and Chocolate Land Islands. This event rewards you with one free fruit every hour as long as you remain inside the circle. However, the developers plan to change this to 2 hours tomorrow and then 3 hours later in the week. You can check this information in their Discord announcements. If you move straight ahead from the event area, you'll come across this NPC. This NPC allows you to trade candies for double express, race rerolls, and stat resets. It's helpful if you have extra candies lying around. If you go this way, you'll notice the Santa Claus NPC, who will exchange 2 accessories, the elf hat and the Santa hat, for candies, along with the sleigh boat for 1,000 candies. In addition to these shop items, there are also some new bundles available, along with both new and returning fruit skins such as Kitsune, Dragon, Portal, Pain, Eagle, Bomb, and Lightning. There's also a brand new winter gacha where you can use candies to obtain these skins, physical fruits, some new winter-themed accessories, and profile backgrounds. First, we have the new Galaxy, or whatever it's called, Kitsune skin, which is decent in my opinion. Next is the Ember Dragon West skin, which looks really sick, but for some reason, there's still no Dragon East skin. Other than the new Portal skin, most of the remaining fruit skins are just older ones that were brought back in this update. I also want to mention the new Kitsune bundle, which includes an exclusive Kitsune skin that can only be obtained by purchasing it with Robux. It's pretty pay to win. They honestly should have added it to the gacha, but it is what it is. The skin itself is okay, in my opinion. Now it's time for what everyone's been waiting for. How to actually get candies. It's fairly straightforward. To earn candies, you need to defeat NPCs that are around your level until one of them spawns with elf written next to its name. When you defeat an elf NPC, you'll receive 4 to 5 candies. I'll show you exactly how this works. For max level players, you'll want to go to Tiki, head down to the underwater island, and locate the Grand Devote NPCs. Unfortunately, the way the devs designed this system only lets you earn candies from NPCs that are within 100 levels above or below your own level. That means only elf NPCs at level 2700 or higher will drop candies. When you first arrive and check the Grand Devote NPCs, you might not see any with elf in their name. That means you need to defeat them first. When they respawn, there's a chance one of them will come back as the elf version. I'll demonstrate this now, so, I'm going to defeat all the Grand Devotees. Once they respawn, at least 1 or 2 should show up as the elf variant. Now we'll check each NPC to see if they have elf in their name. As you can see, this NPC does have elf in its name. That means if I defeat it, I'll receive candies. And just like that, we got 4 candies. Now I'll go through and check the rest of the NPCs to see if any others have elf in their name and defeat them as well. I started with around 100 candies, and now I'm going to keep farming these NPCs non-stop for about 5 minutes to see how many candies I can actually earn. Honestly, the devs didn't do a great job with this candy farming system. First of all, you only get 4 to 5 candies per elf NPC. On top of that, an elf NPC isn't guaranteed to spawn after you defeat all the regular ones. That means you could be grinding for a really long time and still end up with nothing. It burns players out extremely fast. This type of grind just isn't fun. I really hope the devs adjust this to make it more reasonable. To put things into perspective, you need about 500 candies just to roll the Candy Gacha one time. That's an insane grind, and it gets even worse because the new skins in the Candy Gacha are extremely rare. You might need to roll dozens of times just to get the skin you want, which feels very unfair and way too much effort. On top of all that, the new Kitsune fruit skin is completely pay to win. You can only get it by buying the Robux bundle, which really sucks for free-to-play players. It would have been much better if the devs had added it to the Candy Gacha so everyone had a chance to obtain it. Overall, this event has some cool concepts, but the candy farming method and the rarity of the new skins make it far too grind-heavy. Hopefully, the devs take this feedback seriously and make farming less painful. After checking how many candies we earned from grinding enemies non-stop for 5 minutes, we can estimate how long it'll take to reach 500 candies, which is required for one Christmas gacha roll. You're not going to like it. After 5 minutes, I only earned around 50 candies, and I was basically sweating my life away using the Buddha fruit. So, in total, it would take roughly 50 minutes just to reach 500 candies. Yeah, no thanks, bro. Before ending the video, I rolled the Candy Gacha twice. Let's see what we got. Heat, N.